Alrighty, folks. Hello, welcome. Oh my goodness, the sexiest people joined immediately. Lillian Yorit, Tusnad 30, Meal Brought, Dark 1786, Ekipsogel, or Gel. I remember you. Scrapature 89, Ultranium Dark Puppy. What are these? What are these names? And hello, random name. See, now that's a name that I can understand. Johnny Dell Hansen. And Icebot. And Jamsarns. And Pioneer. What's up? So today I decided to go with a scrap mechanic stream because I've already been frying my brain playing Plasma. Yeah, doing so many math expressions and stuff like that for things that don't even matter. Anyway, today we're going to be sort of checking out Devblog 24. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it, but I haven't really seen it myself, so I'm gonna check it out. And then I'll be playing challenges from the Discord. Hey Spyro and Super Kota. And hey Trio Cloud. Alright, let's get started. So recently on the Scrap Mechanic Twitter, they tweeted a picture. I did see that tweet of like just this section of this image, and people were guessing like, oh, it's got to be a drill or it's got to be a wheel. And I thought like, what? Why would they be saying any of those things? Like, it kind of looks like a wheel just from the picture that they tweeted, but I guess it happened to be both. So, calling all the mechanics, new Devblog coming through, blah 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 blah. Moving to the Scrap HQ to a bigger and better office. Didn't they already do that? Like a few years ago, didn't they already do that? Am I imagining it, or wasn't there like a picture of, like set? Because like Axolot had like their own merch sweater thing with the logo on the back of a sweater. So I remember a picture somewhere where they showed the front of their office with somebody wearing the sweater. Another bigger office. The team outgrew the old space. What, did they get fatter? Or are they actually hiring more people? Okay, let's try to take this seriously. Maybe. No, it just seems kind of weird. Like, what? That's where they're spending their money, is just a bigger and better office? They could work from a pile of garbage. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that they're even getting an office. And things were getting as cramped as a walk crate. Not to mention all the new, exciting new additions we've been making to the game that we can't wait to share with you, so let's get to it. Yeah, so this was a miner bot. It is kind of like a drill slash wheel. What? I can't exactly see what's happening in this picture here. They outgrew it. They're too good for it. Oh my god. It's definitely how it comes across, right? Like, Axolot definitely makes it seem like they have this weird attitude problem. Not to mention that the tweet that they tweeted about showing just like a tiny little fraction of this larger image here, and they're just like, guess what it is? That's part of the attitude problem. Because like, they could have just tweeted this picture entirely and just be like, you know, this is what's we're gonna be talking more about this in the upcoming Devblog, and that would have generated more hype than the tiny sliver of the image. It's just like they have this like weird fantasy narrative in their head, like they imagine how things are supposed to go, and it never goes the way that they've imagined it. Like it just Like, they tweeted the small part of the image thinking that that's gonna get people hyped up and excited. It just gets frustration. Like, it just makes people frustrated in their community. And that's, I guess, one way of getting hype, but, like, no, you're getting negative reputation doing that over and over again, year after year. Just do the image. Just show the thing. it's like, that's gonna get people excited by itself. Anyway. So, like, what is this thing? It's a thing that just flies around a corner? There's, like, so much going on, I can't processing what's happening. What is it, though? Huh. I don't know. I think, so, like, it looks like they're kind of going for the look like the bot's, like, struggling to fly, or, like, using some kind of fuel that it's not supposed to. Miner bot, what's that coming from the mine? It's a new bot, introducing the miner bot, Scrap Mechanic's first flying bot. No? What about the challenge mode builder bot? That's a bot that flies around. What? I'm already so, like, flabbergasted and confused by this Devblog. These heavily overworked bots. Yeah, they're flying out. That's what I said. It definitely looks like they were going for that. After all, they've been digging random holes underground in every direction, slowly overheating for who knows how long. If spotted, the miner bot will spray any mechanics it detects with a shower of rocks. Okay. While miner bots are not as accurate or alert as the tape bots, they can become very dangerous very quickly in large numbers. Isn't that what tape bots can do? Are they saying that it's going to be more powerful than a tape bot? Like a single hit with a rock does even more damage? Because, like, the tape bots are already overpowered. But even if you do shoot them down... Oh, wait, so I just, like, registered. They're an enemy. I thought this was something that, like, just from first glance, I thought this was something that you could, like, I don't know, build and, like, bring with you to do a lot of the mining that you don't have to do. But apparently it's an enemy. Okay. The miner bot is shaping up to be something that can even top the current bots. What does that sentence mean? Like, if they're referring to the damage done, then they have to lower the tape bot damage. Or... Hold on a second. Let's switch songs. I don't know. I don't know about this. They could have also made it look more beat up and broken. This looks a little bit too, polished. Like, wouldn't there be dents and, like, I don't know, like a metal panel peeled off or something? Exposed engine parts? Oh god. Oh god, don't tell me it's another component kit. Oh, no, okay. It's the potted plants. Oh my goodness. Why do I feel like this should have been obvious, right? But I also feel like I said this, like, quite recently. Like, there's been potted plants in the game for a long time, and you can't put stuff on your car and drive it around. But it seems like almost right after I said that, now they're adding it into this Devblog. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to claim, like, I heavily influence what Axolot does, but at the same time, there's way too many coincidences like that. Like, they could have done this at any Devblog. The timing's a little bit weird. It's a UV grow bed. Plant a farm underground or on your creations with the aid, blah blah blah. This new farming item gives you greater flexibility than ever in exchange for electricity. But be careful, blah 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 blah, bots will still get you. And while you're at it, why not make a gun turret for good measure? So one of the first things that I'm going to do with this item is place it upside down on a ceiling. And just put it really high up, so the bots will never get it. It is a little bit game breaking in that sense, I think. As far, okay, like, okay, Axolot. What was wrong with the potted plants that were already in the game? Like the empty plants pots that's in the creative mode inventory. Why does this have to look so much like a component kit? It makes it look very unimaginative. My God, it's just like it doesn't look good like that. Really, it could have just been pots to put your plants in, and like an actual UV lights that you put at the very least close to your potted plants to have it work. I think that would have made more sense. But having it all in like a single thing, like a single unit, is also kind of convenient, I guess. So then you don't have to worry about where you put your lights and stuff like that. It looks way too much like a component kit, though. My God, you could have come up with anything else. I don't know. Watch them not work outside without electricity. Wait, what? Because electricity? What do you mean, because, like, that's the reason why they look like component kits? They could have looked like anything else. It could have been, like, a grow bed that has, like, a 2x3 area. Like, a larger part. From this image here with the truck, it seems like you can't put them too close together. So, like, it's you have more efficient use of space with the soil plots that you can put on the ground, because you can put them, like, right next to each other. So that's why I was thinking, like, should it just be, like, a larger grow bed thing? A 2x3 area. And, like, that's taking up a lot of electricity to grow 6 plants at once. Seems like a better... Yeah, I don't know. This just seems like it's going to be too much to manage. Is it really convenient? It just seems like the design of the gameplay is, like, all over the place, right? Like, if you could just put this on a tower, on a sky base, are bots ever going to get to it? No, they're not, right? Unless you're underground and there's miner bots that fly around. But, like, are those going to spawn on the raids that are above ground? Probably not, right? So, like, that's just kind of game breaking for the gameplay's design. But is it even worth to do that? Because, like, the gameplay is already kind of very broken as it is. So, like, it might not be worth dealing with all of these individual UV bed things. Because, like, players get by just fine as it is. I don't know, it just feels like the design of the gameplay is all over the place. What are these images? What do they show on me? What are they showing? Are they just showing me, like, the god rays? That it's even harder to see the tape bots? Is that what they're showing me? And that the toad bots glow? New lighting system. This has been a long time coming, and it's almost done. The lighting system and scrap mechanic has been completely reworked for the next chapter. Again, I feel like I don't want to, like... Oh, hold on a second. Dude, I have no idea what's going on with my internet. I think we're coming back now, though. Okay, we should be back. I don't know how much of a delay that actually added to the stream. So I also don't know when I was cut off either. I think like the last thing that I said was that it's just even more difficult. Oh my god. My internet's like freaking out. Axolot, stop DDoSing this stream. Anyway, I think the last thing that I said was that the tape bots are even harder to see in this lighting. The toad bots glow. And then I was just reading this. Which, again, like, I don't want to claim credit for, like, influencing this devblog, but that was another thing that I pointed out recently, was the major glitches with shadows in the game. So the fact that they're, like, rushing to try to fix the lighting engine, is specifically on this devblog, is like a weird coincidence. That's a little bit silly. I mean, they could have done this, again, any devblog, they could have been doing this. They could have done this much earlier in the game, too, in the game's development. I actually really like the lighting system. No, I'm not saying that this is a bad... Like, this is something they should have done a long time ago type of thing. It's a good thing. I'm just pointing out how it's, like, oddly convenient right after I'm pointing out a lot of the bugs and glitches with shadows. I don't know if anyone here actually remembers that live stream, but maybe I'll just show you later today, but basically you just put like a few different lights stacked on top of each other, or like in front lights, but if you walk in between those walls that you build, all of a sudden they'll light up because, I don't know, optimization for shadows or something. It's really silly. It's a really silly glitch. So again, it's kind of weird that right after I point that out, all of a sudden Axel's like, no, we're fixing it, like, kind of really silly. This significantly improves the game's visuals and further optimizes the frame rate for players. I mean, we'll see. The number of times that they've said this, and it, like, hasn't, because the main issue is not the visual graphics, it's other things entirely, but whatever. The number of times they've said that, and just have not delivered, I can't bet on that now. But I will say that this is probably something that looks nice. We can now double the amount of light sources. And they're no longer limited to 24 cast shadows. Yeah, the glitch that I was talking about doesn't even need 24 lights or 24 shadows. It was literally just a few, like under 6 or 7. Any light that casts a shadow can now render in real time. Wait, what was it doing before? What? What was it doing before? We now also have volumetric lighting in our engine that looks stunning, blah blah blah. Particles, blah blah blah. This all helps to create the look and the mood that we always wanted to evoke in Scrap Mechanic. Okay, yeah, that definitely sounds just... Look, okay. My opinion is that this is all a good thing. But this is, especially this line here in the devblog, makes it really, really seem like they're focused their own perspective on the art of the visuals. It's just graphic design at this point. And it's kind of reiterating what I said before, that they're like just a bunch of artists and not really programmers. So I'm curious if this update's actually going to improve the performance, or if it's just going to be a visual thing. Been looking forward to your take, Durf? Well, I mean, I'm checking it out. So far, it's kind of like every other devblog. It's not really any change from past devblogs, so. Builder quests. We know that the world of Scrap Mechanic Survival is very pretty. but that it's also pretty empty at the moment. That's all about to change with the new builder quests. While you're out exploring and collecting resources, you'll come across characters that need your help to build a variety of things, help them out, and they will have some great rewards in return. Okay. I can't... What? Is that a player? Can't really make out what's happening in the picture sometimes. So is this all part of the story then? Like, who are these guys and how do they end up here? Is this also kind of like a trader? This also seems like just randomly out in the open, instead of the trader being like enclosed in a rocky area. So like it's always a good thing to put a farm in the trader area. What about this? Because it's an open space, can you actually bring farm bots into, like, can you just plant your farm here? I don't know. I think my biggest like concern with this is that my biggest concern with this this builder quest thing is really just coming back to the design of the gameplay. Is it actually going to be worthwhile? I don't know. It feels like it's all over the place. It feels like they're maybe juggling way too many things without actually having a plan for these things. So like they're just like tossing in new stuff, pretending like that's somehow gonna fit in the larger puzzle, but it's not that this is a bad idea in and of itself, but like, why do I get the feeling that they did not plan for this right up until now? Right? And like that's one of the things that's consistently made a lot of the new additions to Scrap Mechanic doomed to fail. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll just have to see, right? We'll just have to see. Wow, it's the fire that the mod pack stuff had. Fire and Scrap Mechanic. Ever wondered what those flammable entries in the item's description mean? They're... okay, this... whatever. Mod makers would have noticed it. Players probably would not have noticed it at all. I mean, it's there when you, like, hover over an item, but I think when you're playing, you don't really care a lot of the time. Totally not yoinked. Well, okay, so, like, to be fair, the mod pack stuff used existing particles. Because, like, the images for the fire and stuff were already there. Mostly, I think. And it's not like Scrap Mechanic shouldn't have fire. I don't know, it's just kind of weird that, like, they're finally getting around to it. Couldn't they have done that much earlier? Yeah, like, I'm really just getting the feeling that, that they're just kind of, like, all over the place. That they really don't have a plan for, like, a roadmap. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. You know, where they do step A, step B, step C, all before step D. Because, like, implementing this sort of, effect for parts in the game, along with lighting and stuff like that, that all should have been in the game way before they try adding, like, builder quests and, you know, stuff that might depend on those features. You know what I mean? This is definitely a later step than the stuff that they should have done first. And, like, seeing these devblogs kind of, like, juggle these things all together is... it just doesn't give a very good impression. Like, they really don't have a plan. Fire could totally be a game-breaking feature now. Yeah, see, that's part of the reason why you do things in a specific order. So that you don't end up ruining the quote-unquote gameplay design that you tried to do earlier. Right? Like, they should have handled all of the physics and lighting and optimization stuff like much sooner before trying to pretend that that they can even do this. Like, what if another future update adds something yet again new to the game, and like they try to hype it up like, whoa, we're adding this new thing, but it just ends up like affecting the design, the gameplay of like this builder quest thing in a negative way. I don't know. Either way though, fire and scrap mechanic, vanilla scrap mechanic is a good thing. There's definitely all kinds of stuff that you could do with that. You know, another probably concern that I have is that it shouldn't be just in survival mode. You should be able to play with this in creative and challenge mode. So like, is it gonna be exclusive to survival? I certainly hope not. Are there gonna be parts like the mod pack had the flamethrower or other fiery parts? Who knows? Who knows? Now, fires will spread if you do not put them out. Okay, so they actually have the interaction with water. That's kind of a good thing. And with its introduction to the red taupe bots, we expect that things will get a lot more heated, so they'll ignite red taupe bots. This might be a good time to check whether your base is fireproof. Just build it out of tier 3 metal, blah blah blah, like you always do already. Oh, they just say play in creative mode. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have to say this last line over here is just really trying to play up on the hype that the mod pack already added to the game. Like, yes, this statement is true, but like completely kind of a slap to the face to what modders have done for the game. So then what is all this? Some more lighting stuff? A new warehouse. There are new secrets, sections, better rewards, and some really interesting content hidden away on the top floor and the rooftop. Wait, so like they add an entirely new warehouse for the trash bot? So the trash bot's not going to be on the roof of the old warehouse. I'm sure mods will add fire parts. Oh no, what I'm talking about, so the mod pack had to, the mod pack already added flamethrower parts, and, I think it was even the mod pack beta that had, like a fiery ball. It was, also there was like, maybe I'll just show you in a little bit when I actually launch Scrap Mechanic, but there was also another, like, Halloween ball that launches a flying skull that's on fire. Sort of inspired by some of the, like, Legend of Zelda enemies. But that was just an update for Halloween, which it did have, like, fiery lighting and a flame effect, and if it hit anything, it exploded, / caught things on fire. The fireball was just like a bouncy ball that was on fire and caught things on fire. I don't think a new warehouse is even necessary, to be honest. I think there are some, like, some of you guys might know what I'm talking about when I say, or some of you guys have showed me videos that, what is it? Like a wave collapse function that determines how to create terrain. They could do that for the inside of warehouses in different sections. And I think that would be a much more complete way of, like, you're gonna have endless amounts of unique warehouses. You don't need to have an update to celebrate, hooray, there's a new warehouse type. right? Like, that's definitely something that you... This just seems like a complete waste of time to add this into the devblog. I don't understand how... The current warehouses are fine. It's not like I'm complaining, but, like, man, you could have been spending your time and effort anywhere else, and it would have been better than this. New sections, new secrets, like, you can't just add that to the current warehouses. I don't understand. I think my biggest concern about this section is just, not two types of warehouses, but a new one to replace the old one. Well, what about the old one? What if I like the old one? Procedural is a tall ask? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. They just need to sort of like compartmentalize, whatever the word is. Like, they just need to get the individual compartments of what a warehouse actually is. I'm pretty sure the internal layout of warehouses already don't make sense anyway. When you get into a warehouse, you're loaded into a new area. Some of the floors are, like, physically bigger than other floors. You walk down, like, a long hallway to go to the other elevator. And it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to make sense that the first floor is, like, so tiny compared to the upper floor. Even though visually on the outside of the warehouse, they all look like the same size. That doesn't actually matter to the player. But yeah, procedural warehouses and their layouts and stuff like that. I think they already have something like that, maybe. But I think currently it's just, they're just loading in, like a template. You know, between, maybe up to a dozen. I don't even know how many there actually are. There's the 2-story, the 3-story, and 4-story, and 5-story. Is there even a 2-story warehouse? But I think that there's, like, maybe a couple of types of those types of warehouses. So, like, let's just say 10 templates. There's 2, 3, and 4? Okay. Okay, yeah, so if there's, like, 2 types of each of those types of warehouses just saved as a template, that would mean 6... quote-unquote different warehouse experiences for you to go into. I think saying like, wow, there's a brand new warehouse, I don't know exactly what this means for the number of floors. I really don't understand. Is the trash bot gonna be just on top of new warehouses or all of them? Does this replace all of the warehouses? Meh. I think warehouses have pre-made levels and it just randomly chooses which one to generate for that level. Yeah, like a template. I don't think like procedural generation is going to be that difficult though, and that would be a much better experience since the player technically has way more unique experiences. Because, like, I think the way that it is now, you can literally memorize the layouts and try to speedrun even a brand new warehouse that you've never been in before. You just recognize the layout and go. You have 4 more years to play with the old warehouse? Okay. Shots fired. Oh boy, it wouldn't be a Devblog if they didn't try to hype up these are terrible images. These are like, did they just copy and paste images from Google? This is clearly drawn. Oh, okay, they actually have the models built. Why didn't they just show that then? What? What was the... Whatever. God, oh my god, who is doing these devlogs? Oh my gosh. Our digital fashionistas. See, this is one of those things that just, like, reeks of their... how they see themselves. Axolot, you have a weird attitude problem. My goodness. They've been hard at work putting a lot of new outfits together, and we are getting close to having them done. This is also something they just could have tweeted. in its entirety and just be like, bam, new outfit. And like more often tweets would generate more hype than a sliver of a image. And they could just not include this, or include all of them in the devlog. I don't know. I think a lot of this just really doesn't matter, to be honest. Of course, we will be leaving a few for you to discover on release. Blah, blah, blah. This time, we will be revisiting 2 old outfits we had gotten wrong the first time. Apparently, the farmhand and farmer outfits had been missing their backpacks, so we fixed it. Oh, that's what these are. Which one do you like best? Probably neither. There should just be a no backpack option. Maybe this one, because it's smaller, and like, probably get out of the way, you know? What is this? Something drills out of the ground? Why? Wait, why is this even 2 GIFs? Why is it not a single GIF? Because presumably, did they have to? What? I'm just like, why? Why is it 2 separate GIFs? It's probably just not made, and like they have to show the animations separately. What? Oh, they're making use of the bot capsules. Wait, what? Drill spawner. Even under the ground, there's no peace for a farming mechanic. When you're hard at work in the bowels of the earth, watch out for these burrowing enemy spawners. Huh? So they're changing the way that enemies spawn in for raids? What was wrong with the way that they currently spawn in? This kind of changes things a little bit too. Like, are they trying to add lore to the game? Like, story? What's the story behind this, though? Because before, the boss just sort of seemed like savages, like they had some bad wiring or bad programming. But now this actually looks like a lot more organized. Like there's like a bot facility that's, you know, sending out these pods type of thing. I have no idea what's going on with this.
Durf, this is a rip-off Form Volcanoids.
Form Volcanoids. I think I remember playing Volcanoids once, like really early on. I don't think there was even enemies in the game at that time. It was like super early on. I think they just wanted a way to spawn bots underground. Why not just spawn them in then? Like they already do above ground. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it kind of just adds to the feeling like things are way all over the place and they don't really have a roadmap? I don't know. Why wouldn't they add this, like, in an earlier update if that was such a vital part of the lore of Scrap Mechanic? Like for the above ground section, because we don't have underground stuff yet. But why wouldn't it be like this already? It just feels like they're tossing something in because they randomly came up with the idea and just be like, oh yeah, add that in there. It doesn't feel like there's any actual story written by somebody that writes stories. It really just feels like, same with the programming, it feels like a bunch of artists, like graphic designers that are just like, yep, this looks cool, but they don't have anyone that's like actually done the bigger picture stuff, you know? Like an actual director for a movie. Boh. It's not that any of these things are individually bad, but like I really can't see how they managed to wrap things together so that it fits into a nice package. It just seems like such a waste of effort. So what's the status of the next chapter, devs? Time for some dev transparency. Really? Really? Why don't you just get a Discord? We are fully aware of all the mechanics that are waiting for the next chapter to finally come out. We will see you on Twitter, and we really do understand. Somehow I doubt that. Okay. Alright. This line right here feels like they're just saying this because they see the frustration on Twitter, and it seems like somebody that thinks that if they say, we really do understand, that that's somehow going to calm people down, when they can just show it. Actions speak louder than words. You don't have to... This is, like, again, just more of the same slap to the face that they've been doing. We always try to be optimistic when it comes to our release. Yeah, no kidding. You try to hype things up way more than they should be. Oh my god. But making quality games is a lot. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. It just reeks of somebody that sees themselves in some weird... They put themselves on a weird pedestal. That's the thing, that they just don't seem real or genuine with any of these words. We know that you have high expectations. No, I'm pretty sure the expectations that we have for games is like pretty normal, and what you're doing is just far outside of what's normal. And we want to live up to them with the next chapter. Okay, you know what? Fine, we'll see. This is so much like every other devblog that it's frustrating to even read this. A new thing that is currently slowing things down is our decision that the huge release of the next chapter is also going to be the update that will take Scrap Mechanic out of early access. Huh? Look, okay, maybe I will take credit for, like, influencing this devblog quite a bit, because I was also saying somewhat recently that the Scrap Mechanic as a project really gave the appearance that it was never going to get out of early access. And I've been saying all kinds of reasons why, especially on my Discord. This just seems like, again, that they're desperately rushing to try to address one of the things that I've said. But for some reason, it feels like this isn't going to make any difference. Like, this seems like more of a formality type of thing, right? Where it's just, they change the listing on the Steam store, and that's it. Because, like, it doesn't seem anywhere close to actually finished. I mean, a lot of this stuff is, tiny steps in the right direction. Some of them are kind of completely pointless steps. But I think the biggest thing that they needed, like 3-4 years ago, was some sense of what they're actually doing. Like an actual director who knows the plan from start to finish to take those steps properly. It still seems like they're all over the place without an actual plan. Anyway, so this changes a few things. It means that a lot of extra polish and optimization have to be in place as well on release. Nope. Yes, you should have done this years ago. Yes. If this was in place years ago, then you could take a leisurely amount of time to do all this extra polish. It would not have bothered anyone. There wouldn't have been any frustration. This is far more important. This doesn't mean it's the last update. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying. It just means that Scrap Mechanic will be in a release state. This is exactly what I was saying, where it's a formality to the Steam store listing. Whether or not it's in early access doesn't actually change anything. It's... Like, it seems like they are doing this literally just to say that they did. The only thing this is going to change is how people would be, you know, begin to say that, like, nope, it should still be in early access because it's not finished. Like, that's literally the only thing that's going to come out of that. So, to reiterate, we are polishing up the game. Okay. Polish should come after they've completely worked on the game engine itself, so that it supports everything that they need to do for the gameplay design. Then they polish it up. I would totally be okay with just about any silly idea that they have for their gameplay. Like, they could, for example, this drill stuff, like I said that they could have added it in an earlier update, even if it wasn't, like, had nothing to do with Underground. And if the model for the drill looked absolutely ugly, nobody would really care. That's part of an early access experience. They don't have to look pretty. Things don't have to be polished. And, like, that would have been in place as part of the gameplay's design much earlier on. And then, you know, later updates would be building on what's already there, instead of this feeling that they're just, like, tossing things in as an attempt to, you know, try to, like, jingling keys in front of their community. Like, oh, we added this new thing, be excited. It really just feels like there's no plan from the beginning. And, like, saying that, oh my god, there's no difference between any Devblogs. The next chapter is shaping up nicely on our end, but we have to let it take the time it needs to become something worthy of your time and expectations, as well as something that we can be proud of. How about drop your own pride entirely? 100% drop your pride. Okay? Drop that. Just drop it. Because, like, a lot of what they can be proud of seems to be this polishing stuff. They want to try to make things look as pretty as possible, while completely ignoring the things that players have been complaining about year after year. So just this is just further evidence of the pedestal that they put themselves on. You can see it in their writing. Oh my god. Oh my god. And, like, this becomes something worthy of your time and expectations, like... You know, fine. If you're gonna finally actually do that, fine. But, like, drop this. We're sorry for the long wait, and that mechanics will have to wait a bit longer, but we will deliver mechanic awesomeness, and that's a promise. You know what? That's the first time I think they've actually promised something. But if they also don't deliver, then... they break a promise. This is part of the problem too. Like, what is this promise worth when there's, like, been so many years of not doing the right thing, not delivering on the things that they should have been, or, like, focused on things that they would be proud of instead of what players have been asking for? What is the promise actually worth at this point? Well, I think probably we're considering setting up another dev Q&A, blah blah blah. Please let us know. I think probably one of the biggest things is just get a Discord. Get a Discord that will repair a lot of the negative reputation that they've basically built up for so many years. They can interact with their community. They can get Q&A anytime. They don't have to make it some kind of event to try to hype up either. I don't know, it just feels like they have, like, a weird idea of how any of this is supposed to go, and... meh. It feels like any other Devblog, to be honest. Discord will either help a lot or destroy the game completely from hate. I don't think so. I mean, it really... okay, just having a Discord community just by itself is a lot like having an official Twitter account. Why would you not have one, right? Imagine any game right now that doesn't have a Twitter account. It just seems like they're spelling their own death. Like, they're really just digging their own grave by not having one. So, same thing with a Discord community. How they're consistently choosing to avoid it is, like, weird. It's just weird. And, like, that's part of the problem that just keeps on adding to this weird perception of, like, how they see themselves. Like, oh, we're too good for a Discord or something like that. I think having a closer relationship with their community is probably the most important thing to avoid this sort of, like, wasted promise. These words that don't really mean anything anymore. If they had a better relationship with their own community, then a promise would actually mean a lot because people actually respect their words. But, like, so many devblogs in, and they try to make a promise, it doesn't mean anything. It's not that any of this stuff that they're showing is, like, bad in itself. It really just shows that, like, do they have anyone on their team that plans things? It's hard not to imagine them just sitting around an even larger coffee table being like, oh yes, add that in, that's gonna be like a good idea, and like, and it's not like those are, you know, bad things for a development team to do. But, like, is the director of the project actually doing anything? Like, try to imagine, like a movie, like one of the, I don't know, big Avenger movies or whatever. Try to imagine if the entire cast and team, like literally everyone on the team, showed up one day and just be like, all right, what do you think's gonna be good for this movie? Like, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Movies are made because there's already a script that was already spent a lot of time and energy, like, writing it to make sure it's good. There's a ton of interviews that made sure that everybody that does their part, like actors and things like that, are the best talent for that part, and that's all decided by somebody that puts it all together, a producer and director, to make sure it all goes exactly like it should, right? That's the part, like, that's the... It's hard to be excited about any of the new stuff that they're adding, especially after so many years that it just feels like they've been dangling keys, like jingling, like, look, there's a new thing, get excited. It doesn't feel like it's, like, actually a... Whatever. Just get a Discord. Like, I think that's probably one of the first steps that they can take towards repairing a lot of their negative reputation. Get off the pedestal and get an actual game director that can make use of everyone's talents. If you don't have programming talent, go get some. Like, this is, for the sake of, like, scrap mechanic, you need to consider the option that there's a better talent out there, including the position of game director. Boah. Whatever. I am excited for a new update. It's just really hard to take any of this seriously, because they always try to overhype things. They always try to give it way too much hype, and then in the past, devblogs have never really delivered, right? So when they try to say, like, whoa, new bot and all that stuff, it's just, like... I'd bet my money that it's going to be exactly like every other update. When they say that it's going to be optimizing stuff, do they mean just visually or, like, performance? You know, whatever. We gotta have to wait and see. But Durf, big shiny new office. It's totally the wording of this entire devblog that really makes it feel like, how the heck do they see themselves? They put themselves on a weird pedestal and consistently not deliver year after year. and then try to make a promise to their own community later on. Like, what a slap to the face. How about being genuine, being real, get a Discord, actually interact with your community? What's the downside? Like, literally, what's the downside? Even if there's a lot of frustration that they're gonna have to meet face to face, what's the downside? Oh no, somebody on the internet's mad? They're already on a pedestal, so like that shouldn't be a problem for them. Whatever. I am excited to see the new update, but like, when? There's absolutely no indication of when this is gonna happen. I guess wait a few more years for... They could have just tweeted this picture. Like, that's part of the problem too, is that they really just... It adds to this weird perception that they, like, how they think of themselves. And showing just a sliver of this image. Being like, can you guess what it is? Just show the entire image. That would have generated more genuine hype. People wouldn't be frustrated with just a full image. And then showing all of this stuff in the Devblog would have added on to that hype. Where do they get the idea that that's a good way to handle it? Whatever. I'm out of this. I'm out of this Devblog. Let's play some Scrap Mechanic. Before I frustrate myself some more. Where is Scrap Mechanic here? We're going to be playing some of your challenges that you guys submitted in the Discord. They still should call it full release because Chapter 2 sounds like it's already released. They tweeted a version of the image yesterday. No, tweeting that the Devblog is out with the image is not tweeting the full image. I'm saying instead of instead of doing the smaller partial image to try to generate hype in their community, they should have just done the entire image of the miner bot. Like, don't do those smaller images. That just increases frustration, which, yes, is a way to, like, increase people talking about something, but, like, no, that's a negative way of doing that. They want to do it in a positive way, not a negative way. And, like, that just adds to that weird perception that they're putting themselves on a pedestal, like, that they can do that, and, like, it's not going to be a negative thing. Anywho, play challenge. Oh yeah, I should probably actually download some challenges, huh? What do we got? There's quite a few actually that was submitted, so I don't know what we're gonna be doing first. What's this one? Corium Meltdown? All right, let's go get it on the workshop. Durf, a few days ago, I bought Sinker 1 and can't be bothered to get the other two. Dude, you should have gotten Sinker 3 if you're only going to be getting one of them. Sinker 3 is probably the best one, I think. But also, that's one of the games that I wanted to play, and I kind of got distracted by Plasma. I was totally set up to play some more Sinker. Because I got Sinker 2 as well, and I haven't played that one. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow, or maybe I'll do a new game tomorrow. There's so many games that like I could be playing, but like Plasma's really distracting me. It's a lot of fun. I kind of fried my brain this morning already, just playing more Plasma. I didn't even work on my tank build. I built something else entirely, just because, like, oh, I gotta build this. Oh, I gotta build this. So the next Plasma video, I'll show you, I'll show you the stuff that I wasted my time with this morning. Plasma exists so that Durf can't work on anything else. Yeah, that's exactly how it's going. I'm losing sleep over Plasma. But Sinker, I think you should have just I think you should have gotten Sinker 3. But I don't think it's that expensive to just get the bundle, like, of all 3 games. I think it's very worth it, especially because when you get the bundle, it's like a discount. So I think when you buy the bundle, even though you already have the first game, CG 8379, even though you already have the first game, I think when you purchase the bundle, the price of the first game is discounted from the bundle price. So you can still buy the bundle and get the discount. But you're actually, like, paying for a cheaper bundle for the remaining 2 games. So, I mean, I'd say it's worth it. Especially because the developer, like, set up the bundle like that. Like, super worth it. £6 to get all 3, but might get another 2 soon. I mean, if you're not gonna get specifically all 3, I would have said just get number 3. Because number 3 is, like... That's definitely the good one. Number 1 and 2 has well, I've played number 1 like a long time ago. I still have to play number 2, but as far as I know, it's like the exact same thing where there's like plenty of different puzzles, but I think it doesn't have all of the same game mechanics with like fancy angles and stuff. This challenge is pretty difficult, just to inform you. Uh-oh. 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 Kinda lagging already. Hey, nice server build. Oh my god. Can I play this on lower physics? Maybe I can get away with 8. That does not make a difference. Does not make a difference. Durf, how high is your IQ? It's, my IQ is, the result of the formula 1 over x, where x is my IQ. So if you know what I even said, basically when my IQ is 0, it's really high. And when my IQ is really high, it's close to 0. Which is like actually the way that it is, by the way. When you're actually doing like an IQ test, IQ tests are bad, by the way. Durf, laughing at your own joke. Yep, I'm totally dad joking it. Maybe I should start the challenge, huh? But like real quick about IQ tests, they're actually bad. They don't. I mean, it's not like they're bad for you or anything like that. They're just trying to take a single number measurement of a person that is actually far more complex. So, in a lot of applications for the real world, they're actually completely useless. If you look at the people, whether it's a mental attribute or physical attribute, that are the best of the best of the best of the best of what they do, like 99.99999 whatever percentile of the entire population, they're specialized to do that task. It's not... You can't give that person an IQ test and say that they're at the top or bottom of the entire population. You give them a specialized test to measure what they're good at, and you can also find out what they're not good at. So that's what I was making the joke about with like IQ. If you try to take a single number measurement of what you're smart at or unintelligent at, it's gonna end up being an average of whatever the IQ test tried to measure. So if you take a more specialized test, which actually there's actually a there's different like intelligence tests, but they're actually more specific, where they try to get different, like a number for 4 different areas of what your brain can do. So if you actually get that test, you'll probably see where you are a little bit better, where you're actually proficient in some areas and not so good in other areas. Or if you happen to be average in all 4 of those areas, then that's what it showed you. Right, but like a test like that is actually a lot better than an IQ test. Anyway, I'm pretty sure press the green button. There's no actual instructions, right? Takes place in a control room for a nuclear reactor. You must press all the buttons that have their indicator lights active. Do note that the reactor needs you to be quick about your button presses and not to press any off buttons. Later levels will get very precise and difficult with more and more lights turning on at once, so be quick. Get used to the control room because you're going to be inside it for, what? A minute 32? That's not an hour 32? Okay. Each level apart from the last. Above the observation window there are 6 lights that represent your time until the reactor goes. Okay. So, if there's a light, press a button. I think that's the way to do it. There will still be a dumbbell curve? What? Oh, bell curve. I was just like, what? Okay, so I think I can stand on this. Stand on it. And possibly reach all of the buttons directly from here. Holy moly, there's a lot of buttons. Jeez. Yeah, you weren't kidding. This challenge is difficult. So what am I looking at? Gotta press this button. Gotta press this button. Do I gotta press these 2? Bing. Now what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I lose? I lost. Ah! Reactor meltdown! Oh. Oh, not this. No, no. No, no. No. I've been banished to the Shadow Realm. We're going to the back rooms. Oh, okay. It teleports me back up. Hey, I can land on top of the thing now. Oh, I missed it. You know, funny thing is, I'm trying to double tap W to run now. Plasma's getting to me. I forgot shift is the run button in Scrap Mechanic. Alright, well, it seems like I gotta restart. Failing the first level, let's go. Alright, show me the buttons. Show me the buttons. It's the same buttons? Really? Boop. Is it the same buttons? I don't know. I thought it would have been some... Well, yeah, how do you do RNG in vanilla logic? Also, notice how the Devblog still doesn't mention mod support for challenges? Like, that would have been an instant game changer. That would be like an update people get excited for. And it's completely, oh my god. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this one. Oh my god, I did it. Believe in myself. No, I'm not believing in myself. I did it. One more? Oh my god. Where's the button? They're all painted the same red. I don't know which one's which. I'm clicking on the lights. Oh my god. Especially because... Ah! No! I clicked the button twice, and that set it off. How'd I end up here? Secret compartment. You can make mechanical RNG using double pendulums. I mean, sort of, not really. Mod support for challenges would actually be would be an actual useful update, so they won't add it. Oh my god. See all these like spiteful comments. It's a funny joke, haha. But they really need to repair their reputation. Right? Like, wouldn't it be nice to actually respect the developers? But like, realistically speaking, you just can't do that, right? So like, that's why these jokes are made. They really just need to like repair all this stuff. Wrong button presses equals death. Yeah, I think part of the problem is that like when I'm looking here, I think these are the buttons and not these. So like I end up, you know, panicking and clicking at the lights. These different formats of lights and buttons also set me off. Alright, I think I was almost there for level 1. Holy moly though, Lucy. Like, how many stages are there? These are all the same lights though, right? All the same lights. I think if I do them enough times, I'll memorize what I gotta do. Where's the next set of lights? There we go. Blam, 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 blam. Public will help you, surely. Yeah, you know what? That's totally not gonna happen. Imagine trying to get a bunch of people in my game, and I'm just like, okay, you take this section of buttons, you take this section of buttons, and we'll cooperate. But like, do you have any idea how many people would specifically set it off every time? Just a troll? That, you know, it sounds like a good idea in theory. Absolutely not, though. Heck, I even have problems trying to play with my own channel members. What's the button? Oh my god. I'm looking at the lights as their buttons. Button, 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 button. I did it again! I pressed the thing twice. Then ban people that are trolled? I don't think Scrap Mechanic even lets you ban people. Could they not put the lights behind the buttons? That could be a thing too. Are you taking some notes, Lucy Digger? Because this already seems very difficult for the first stage. That was the last combo? Are you kidding me? I was on... Okay, I'm gonna beat at least the first stage. Sorry if I'm not gonna do the rest of the challenge today. Or ever. Because, like, there's at least a half dozen other challenges that were sent in. I want to get through as many different challenges today. Oh my god, if I think that I missed the button and click it twice again, it's such a pain in the butt. It's just that I'm not the best, like, FPS gamer. I can't move my mouse so precisely and click. So if I'm slightly off, but like somehow also get the click, Oh. I'll double click because I'm unsure or something like that. Click, 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 click. I'm getting used to the different button formats. Some are above, some are below, some are to the right, some are to the left. Oh my god. Mouse move. Okay, last one, last one, last one. And it's all over here. Not in the front panel. Left, down. These bottom two get me every time. Did I do it? Did I do it? Actually, the last one? Did I do it? I did it. Okay. Whew. I request to know, will you be playing my train pack today? Well, that's sort of what I was saying. I don't know. Like, this is already kind of a difficult challenge. I don't want to spend hours and hours. No offense, Lucy Digger. But yeah, there's just, I want to try to get through as many of the challenges as possible, so. This is also a pretty fun challenge. So, like, I encourage you guys to check it out for yourselves. And, you know, let me know in my Discord, were you able to beat it? You can go ahead and ping me for whatever in the regular Scrap Mechanic channel. Is that on wheels? There's an entire staircase built here. Is anyone ever going to use it? Can I get there? But yeah, if you check out this challenge, go ahead and tell me what level you were able to get up to, or if you were able to beat it. Because, like, whoa, it seems difficult. What is this? I have to stand here, though, every single time, just in case these buttons are part of the equation. Oh my god, I missed the button. Yep. Button, 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 button. Alright, next. Okay. Button, 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 boop, 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 boop. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. When they're mostly in a little 3x3 like that. It's not bad. Look at this. Can I one-shot this? First try? Oh my god. This is getting... Okay, I understand why this is gonna get super difficult. Because I gotta go over there, then over there. The final stage is gonna be absolutely disgusting, isn't it? This is too many. This is too many. This is too many. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I missed this one. No, it blew up. Wait, gobble? I got the gobble? Hey, looks like I one-shot the stage. Alright, I think there's a little bit of jank there. You can complete it after it goes... Yeah, how would you stop that? Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make this one anyway. Oh my god, no, oh my god. Oh, really? That started, oh my god, press the button! That started, ah! No, you can't do it with an earlier one. It has to be on the very last one that you have that special chance. I had no idea. It started without me realizing. Oh, okay, there we go. Teleported back up. Alright. Last try on this stage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, come on. Oh, God. No, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, alright. It's all a timing board made of timers. Oh, so wait, even if I get the correct combination, it's not gonna set off the explosives, even though it's going beep, 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 beep. Alright, well, sorry, I can't, I emotionally can't handle that challenge today. What did I get up to, though? Just the first 2 out of the 5? I think I got super lucky on the second stage. You made it hard. You made it difficult. Maybe I'll try it again someday. But I want to get through as many as I can today. So let's see what else. Also, I did see that the challenge, the train pack was there. What's this easy challenge? TLSWT. Easy challenge. This looks like a glitched challenge. The beeper is a warning? Oh, okay. Wait, the beeper is a warning that you only have one light left? Oh, okay. That didn't register in my brain. Look at this. Easy challenge. Challenge. No, stop asking for a public game. I'm not doing a public game today. I want to get, because like you guys submit challenges in the Discord, we're gonna go through all the submissions, or try to anyway, which might mean a very long stream, but maybe if I get through them pretty quick. Oh God, what is this? Maybe if I get through them pretty quick though, I'll come back to Lucy's challenge there. There's a switch back here. What does that do? Alright, you weren't lying, it is an easy challenge. What are the what are the chances? That's like they TLSWT might be so mad at me right now, because you're probably supposed to look at this and just be like, what am I doing? I guess I just gotta click something. Yeah, and because that exploded, there's no other switch. You're locked out. So I think I just got very lucky there. Is there actually... Wait. Maybe I'm not even supposed to do that. Maybe there's a... Maybe there's actually a combination. Is there actually a combination? I don't know. We'll try... a giant X. Do you know the number of combinations you need for 8x8? A heck of a lot. Alright, X is not it. So I think I just got very, very lucky. I noticed the switch on the back. Super easy. Let's go. Infinity plus or minus 1. I think that's a good estimate, yeah. Hey, Spyro, we got one by you. Actually got 2. Actually got 3. There's the train pack. This one's an old one. I think I might already have this. Spud gun. Parkour. I don't have it. Let's go ahead and give that one a try. That one sounds pretty fun. There's one... Oh, yeah, there's a third one by Spyro. And Joe Train Gamer. Oh, you got a train station hide and seek. And Lucy Digger has another one as well. Oh yeah, there's the fourth one by you. Temple Runner. My goodness. Alright, well let's try the Spud gun parkour. It seems pretty fun. There's another one by TLSWT just called Back Rooms. But I think the hide and seek I'm gonna do next, because hide and seek is also pretty fun and pretty quick. Spud gun parkour, 6 stages, training level. What did it say? Training level 0? Where's my spud gun? Give me my spud gun. You said spud gun parkour. I want a spud gun. Okay, there's an up arrow. Boah. Sensors on spud guns. Oh, is that what it means by spud gun parkour? So you gotta jump. I'm trying to double click W to run. Bing. Bong. Spud gun. Okay. Bing. Bong. What am I doing? Whoa, what am I doing? Oh, there's a big button here. Are you ready? What do you mean, am I ready? Go? Go where? Do what? Go? Oh, God. Oh. What? Alright. So I think that was just a training level. Let's see what an actual level looks like. Nothing in the chest, you teasing me. Alright, just a bunch of jump pads with spud guns. Let's do the thing. You're up! Really? Holy moly! Okay, no, that was a bad jump, Ah! Oh, that might have worked. Shoot. Also, thanks for the 5-month membership, Spyro. Legendary. This is 4 from me. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, I already saw that message. It just didn't register that was a membership message. There we go. I'm getting it. Land right here. Oh, I might even be able to skip. Whoa! Oh my God! Did you? Oh my gosh! Speaking of which, I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling after the stream today, but if you channel members, oh my God, what is happening? I got very lucky with that. But speaking of which, I'm gonna try to do that special event thing with channel members. Oh my God, why are you doing this right now? The timing. Not that it's a bad thing, but right when I'm trying to talk about last weekend or the weekend before, I already forget which. Plasma distracted me so much, but I'm gonna try to do a recording with my channel members. Like record a special video for Scrap Mechanics, so I need some mature people that oh come on, that can help me out with a video recording. It's kind of like a game show type of thing. So like if you ever go to like, you probably don't know, but like the contestants on a game show have to sign a waiver, like a legal document that basically says that you're not going to be wasting your time or whatever. Because like if you imagine, you go to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or whatever, and it's, you're at the $1 million question. You can't, you never see a contestant just go baba booey pee pee poo poo like in the microphone at that time, right? Like, because they're doing a show, they're recording a production. So that's why I'm saying I need some like mature people to... You gotta be kidding me. Why is this so finicky? Okay, there we go. That was a really, really good one. Land on the side. There we go. That was a really good one. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to do it again today. I tried to do it last weekend, and it just didn't really go well because people were too distracted spawning things in and stuff like that. So, like, I need some people that are willing to actually participate in like, a scrap mechanic game show. And, like, not specifically try to ruin it, you know? Okay, that was a terrible jump. There, if you say mature people, I cannot fulfill that requirement, but I can try my best. You'll see, like, it's not even that like exciting or anything like that. Like, you're not necessarily playing a game. You're literally, it's more of a trivia thing. So, like, so, you know, if you're interested in taking part, you're basically just going to be talking on a microphone. That's the other requirement. I need people that actually have a microphone that can speak. So if you can't actually do that, then sorry, I can't. That's not the requirement for that. Oh my God! Why is the last one so flaccid?
Front-facing baby chick.
Thank you, Nico,
baby chick.
for the super chat.
Baby chick.
These front-facing baby chicks are going to be encouraging me
Baby
to fly like a chicken.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
I have a microphone, but would prefer to use chat. No, it's definitely a microphone type thing that's required. I mean, you could, but like, sorry, not sorry. It's not good for the video that I plan to make. Right? I want to record this and actually do some editing magic to make a video out of it. And then a bunch of people, not channel members, get to watch and see your participation. I actually have another idea like this too. Okay, can I even... Oh, it looked like I could skip one. I hesitated. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good in the neighborhood. No! The corner got me. I don't know if it's worthwhile to, like... Okay. Don't just run onto it. You gotta jump. Also, welcome to all the new members. Thank you so much to your Legendary for just giving people premium access in my Discord. Which, by the way, that's where I'm gonna be, like, organizing things and pinging my channel members. I don't know... Oh, God. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it today after the stream, but, maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day or whatever. But if you're interested in being a part of that, oh, can I just go for it? Just go for it. Oh, yeah. Skip that last one. All right, the next stage. It's yeah, this is pretty fun. Gotta go around corners. All right. I think I've gotten a hang of this. Oh yeah, that was a tall one. Oh baby, a triple. Okay, that was awful. How do they, like, are they trolling? Are some of the Spud guns just not active? But if you jump into the area, it adds to your, like, upwards momentum. Oh yeah, you see that? See that? Oh no! Come on, scrap mechanic physics. I was on that surface. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Whoop. Anyway, depending on how I'm feeling after today's stream, I don't know how tiring all this is, how brain depleting it's all gonna be, or how hungry I'm gonna be. But I'll be asking for channel members with a microphone who want to participate. I need an even number of channel members, because you're on a team. So at the very least 2, or 4, or 6. And that was also part of the problem last time I tried it, was there was an odd number of people. So we were always like waiting on somebody else, but nobody else could show up. So it's totally okay if there's only 2 people, but well, let's see what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I gotta go over the thing or under the thing? Oh god. Completely overshot it. I'm downloading a voice changer because I don't like sharing my real voice. Oh, come on. Come on. I really don't think it matters. Here we go. We got some old-fashioned parkour with a low ceiling that's kind of getting in the way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. That moves. I'm like, there's no way they expect me to make that jump. Oh my god. Nothing above me. Alright. 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 Alright, here we go. Why is that even rotating? Oh my god, disgusting. And there's different, like you can slide off the side. I see why they're doing that. I should have skipped it. Okay, looks like I've got it. Oh my god. Alright, first try. No, I'm gonna share my cringy voice to 47.1 thousand people. I don't think it really matters. Also, I don't think that many people are gonna watch anyway. My scrap mechanic videos have been doing worse than plasma videos. Actually, it's pretty funny that, so we got angled jumps this time around. Do we have to do a continuous thing, or can I take my time like I've been doing? I don't know. We'll find out. It's pretty funny though. I think on the last plasma video, I got a comment of somebody being like, "Why don't you just say that you're sponsored already?" But like, no, I just genuinely enjoy, not sponsored, genuinely enjoy plasma, probably more than scrap mechanic now. You like scrap mechanic more? I mean, ask yourself the question, Super Coda. Do you like it because of mods? If mods are the reason why you like scrap mechanic more, then the base game is worse than plasma. And it's also worth looking forward to that that plasma will have something like a challenge mode or like other game modes, right? And it's better in the sense that like we're asking for like challenge mode with mod support, mostly because of the mods that you want to use. Like for example, Lucy Digger's button pushing thing could definitely make use of the random functions and the number logic stuff, right? So like that would be like a game changer for challenges like that. Or all kinds of like Spud gun turrets that have to track the player position. Or like all kinds of different self-driving robot stuff that don't have to depend on painted lines and stuff like that. Like there's endless amounts of applications that just number logic, let alone any other parts like the wing parts and stuff like that. Like the mod support in challenge mode is like the cream of the crop type of thing. But like you don't need that in Plasma because a lot of those functions are already in the base game. That's the thing that's getting me so excited for Plasma. Because, like, Axolot seems like they're terrified of mods doing a better job than they could with their base game. But Plasma, they're doing a great job with their base game before any mod makers even get the chance, type of thing. And it's not like they're taking away that chance, they're just doing a good job. So, like, you don't, you know, if the reason why you like Scrap Mechanic more is because of mods, then I think you should, like, reconsider that. Like, measure what you think the vanilla game is compared to the vanilla game of Plasma, and you're gonna very quickly see a different answer. You could probably program Scrap Mechanic in Plasma, and it would run better. I don't know about that. But it does have, like, Lua programming and stuff. Okay, that was a terrible... I should have just taken my time there. So what's even going on with you talking about channel members? Oh, channel members? Oh god, that was not good. Channel members, I'll be asking for help to record a video, possibly after today's live stream. Plasma just don't have mods, which is good because they're not going to be pushing out updates to get better than mods. Why? First of all, I don't think they have to. Second of all, they will have mod support. Plasma's going to have... Oh my god, this jump is ridiculous. Okay, that was very forward jump. How do I do this? Maybe I just land on it immediately. This one's getting a little bit difficult. I made the lights the same every time to make it easier for the player. Yeah, you could also increase the timer to make it easier. Oh no, I missed it. But like that would be like a really cool thing where, whoop, not like your challenge isn't already cool, but I'm saying like technically speaking, you could program harder and harder stages that go almost infinity, like where you have to press every single button. It's just like a fraction of how many lights are going to be active at a time, and then randomly choosing which ones are there. Kind of like Simon Says, how it gets harder and harder. So like the easier stages, you could also program like based on the sections, so that all of the button presses are in the same section to be easier. More of a procedural style of selection of... Oh my god! Oh my god, what am I supposed to do about this? What am I supposed to do? Nah, yeah, nothing I can do about that. Okay, that was really good. No! Alright. No! This is so... This is not even the final stage. No, that was such a dinky little jump. Even though I can't play Scrap Mechanic, that still sounds awesome. I wish that someday in the future the game could very much have console support. I think the developers, you're talking about Scrap Mechanic right now, Plasma. I think both developers have mentioned it. Plasma developers, I think, specifically said just PC support for now. I mean, same with Axolot and Scrap Mechanic, but... but they did say that they were, like, considering it in the future. Although, what is that actually worth coming from Axolot? Really, I think... oh my god, no! The timer? No, I want that to be the hardest part. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing, Lucy. That's why I was talking about the timer could be a little bit longer. Because if the easy stages are easier, then the harder stages, especially being, like, random all over the place, with, like, a lot of button pushes, you're gonna need a longer timer. You need a little bit more room to work with there. If you're going to be going much more harder, difficult. Yeah, but you can program devices in Plasma to get the input from controllers specifically. I think what was it? Warlock Ethan plays? I think they were saying that because they don't have a PC, but they only have a console. So maybe right now they're just watching on their phone. But if you ask me, PC gaming is where it's at. You gotta be kidding me. Maybe I just gotta run off that one. Watching on Xbox, typing on phone. Weird. No! This is such a Spud gun parkour. Fun.